Hey Aquarius, happy Thursday. Give a quick shout out to my son. His birthday is today. He is, how old is my son? Lord have mercy. 28. My oldest son. Taurus energy, honey. I be wanting to bop him upside his goddamn head most of the time too. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Hope everybody's doing well. I was just kind of jumped out here like this. Yeah. All right. So, pulling from my mixed emotions right now. I definitely feel like for some of you, this is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates, leave what does not. I do feel like for some of you, you may be in a sad energy, maybe a sad state of mind, and the reason why this sadness is maybe starting to make you feel down, or maybe not as not as joyful as you felt previously, dealing with your person or in your connection or your relationship or whatever. And for a lot of you, it's because the energy that you're giving is 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 not being um, is not being reciprocated, okay, or is not being accepted. And I think what makes you feel like the energy or the love or whatever you're putting into your connection is not being received is because it's not being reciprocated, if that makes sense. And that's enough. That's enough to make anybody feel, kind of down. You know what I mean? Like even rejected at times. You know what I mean? Because you're putting forth so much, to show this person how much you care about them, and it's like I feel like maybe for a lot of you, they're doing all the receiving and you're not receiving anything. For some of you, it may feel like it's not being received because it's not being reciprocated. For some of you, it is actually being received, but it's still not being reciprocated. You know what I mean? That's enough, I'm saying, to make anybody feel some kind of way. Let me get one more of these. Discouraged. Yeah. Definitely leaving you in a place of discouragement when it comes to this connection, when it comes to relationships. Okay. I definitely can understand that. Why you would feel discouraged. I am feeling like a lot of people lately are kind of really just giving up on love. I mean, they've been in enough situationships, relationships, connections, or whatever that has just not, been that lifetime story. You know what I'm saying? It's only been like a part of the journey. And for you, it's enough to make you just not even want to be bothered with it. I don't not understand it. I definitely do. But I also believe that just because you're not with your person, the person that was borderline tailor-made for you, does not mean that that person does not exist. It does not mean that that person is not coming. A lot of times, it gets kind of blocked or get in the way because we're still holding on to stuff that we're not supposed to hold on to, and it's just making the process longer for the right person to come along, right? Okay. I am absolutely in love with you. Do you even see me that way? So I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with a person who doesn't really know how to explain how they feel about you, but this is how they feel about you. For some of you, maybe recently this person has recently told you, look here, you're feeling sad and you're feeling down, but what you don't know is I love you so much. You're thinking to yourself, well, if you love me so much, then how come I'm feeling sad? How come I'm not how come I don't see it? How come I don't feel it? So it's one thing to say it, Another thing to put some actions behind it, right? Okay, definitely left you wondering, does this person even see you that way? Do this person even see you the way that they see you, the way that you see them? Or for some of you, you've been dealing with this person not very long, maybe about 6, 7 months. I definitely don't want to believe that somebody will be toiling with this energy for 6 or 7 years and feeling this way. Not unless you're married to this person. If you're married to this person, okay, maybe you've been married to this person 6, 7 years, and you're just now getting into this energy where it doesn't feel anymore like the love is being reciprocated, and it's discouraging you from your connection. But for some of you, what a lot of the deep down truth is that this person loves you. I mean, is absolutely in love with you. I feel like for some of you, this person could definitely absolutely be in love with you. They just don't know how to fucking show it. And that is discouraging, okay? Not only is that discouraging, it's irritating, especially when you told this person, you know what I'm saying, just how you want to be treated or whatever, and it's like it goes through one ear, not the other or something. The number 6 is coming in very heavy. Okay, maybe for some of you, you're taking time away from this person. I just want space. I feel like maybe for some of you, you're just taking a little space. You're just trying to get yourself together because you're in this energy. You don't really want to communicate with anybody, not just this person, but you don't really want to communicate with anybody, period. You just needed some space to try to put things into perspective as far as your relationship, as far as your life is concerned, as far as the relationships that are in your life, okay? May not necessarily be a person that you're intimate with or whatever. It could be family members, friends. For some of you, you know what I'm saying, maybe you've been taking this space or taking this time to yourself for the last 6 days. You haven't really spoken to anybody. Maybe the last 6 weeks you've really just been trying to focus on yourself and just try to, see what it is that you want. June or July is significant for some reason. Be more selfish. Okay, this is what Spirit is saying. Excuse me. Is saying to you. Okay, maybe right now, okay, all that you've given into these relationships, into this connection, whatever, you've given so much, okay, it's not being reciprocated, it's not being appreciated. Spirit is definitely saying it's okay to now take some time to be a bit more selfish when it comes to you, okay? Don't play about you. Don't play about nothing concerning you. If that means that you have to tell people no, if that means that if you have to tell people you're not available, whatever you have to do, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that you are looking out for you, okay? People may consider it selfish or whatever. I definitely call it self-interest, okay? But if that's what it takes to get you to align and be in the place where you need to be in life, then do that, okay? If you got to shut it down and don't talk to nobody for 6 days, 6 weeks, whatever you got to do. All right, we have poverty. Okay, for some of you, somebody may be struggling in the area of their finances. Your person could be struggling in the area of their finances. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody that's right around in their mid-30s, 37, 36, 37. Could be your age. We have false person. Somebody around you is not showing them whole selves. They're not showing you the whole them. I feel like for a lot of you, you're dealing with somebody that you're dealing with someone that they are only showing you what they want you to see. Mature woman. So yeah, for some of you, there's an age gap here. There's an age gap here. You could be older than this person. Person could be older than you. I'm definitely getting some middle 30s here. I got 666. The number 6 is really heavy in this reading. Okay, we have despair. We have imprisonment. My goodness. I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody. There could be maybe like an 8-year age gap or something like that. Could be a 6-year age gap. But I feel like this is somebody definitely younger than you, or maybe in their middle 30s, but definitely an age gap. And this person, we have poverty and we have despair. For some of you, this person either has lost their job or they're having a hard time, I don't know, making the type of money that they want to make. And it's leaving them feeling like kind of stuck. This could be your energy too, but I feel like it's leaving them kind of feeling like they're kind of stuck in a lifestyle or a way that they just don't want to be in. For some of you, you don't really know this person. I mean, know this about this person. They may, you know, make it seem like they have it all together, or they may seem, you know, they may tell you that they're all right or whatever. But for a lot of you, deep down inside, this person feels in prison. This person is broke. This person is not showing you who they really are or what's really going on with them. You're open with this person, but they're not really open with you. And it's discouraging because you want them to know that that there is a safe place with you, a safe space with you. You are a safe space. All right, I just need space. This person could have literally maybe just told you recently that they needed space, and the reason why they're needing space is because they got some issues. They got some stuff going on financially. They got some stuff going on that they really don't want you to know about. I don't know if they don't want you to judge them, or if they think you're going to look at them differently, or they just don't want you to maybe feel like that you have to solve their problem. Now I'm kind of feeling a little compassion for the person, for this person, just a little bit now. So let's see what else we have going on. I feel like this person doesn't want to burden you sometimes, so they disappear. All right, you could be dealing with a runner. They disappear or they withdraw energetically. They really don't want to do this anymore. We got forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. All right, I feel like they really don't want to. They don't want to do this anymore. For some of you, this person maybe tends to run or disappear when they're having issues, when they're having personal issues, personal struggles, or whatever. I don't know if something may have happened. Oh, something may have happened in the connection where they're struggling to get over the past. This could be you struggling to get over the past. Something that may have happened in the connection. Yeah, somebody's definitely holding back. Holding back. All right. They made some mistakes. This person definitely feels like they've made some mistakes. They don't know really how to handle fixing these mistakes. This person sounds very immature in a lot of ways. Okay. What they're basically doing is they're sabotaging this connection. I feel like for a lot of you, this person is sabotaging this connection. I don't feel like they're sabotaging it on purpose. But I feel like they don't know how to deal with the things that's going on in their life, and because of that, so they just withdraw, leaving you feeling empty, leaving you feeling like like the feelings are not being reciprocated, leaving you, you know, feeling less joyful, leaving you feeling discouraged. I mess up good things in my life sometimes, and they mess up good things in their life with this energy of just not being open. See? Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. I feel like this person wants to tell you the truth about them. Now, the truth that I'm picking up, you know, in some areas is that they struggle financially. I want to tell you the truth. They want to be more open with you. They want to be more receptive. I feel like they are receptive in a lot of ways, but they just doing all the receiving and no giving. But the reason why for some of them they really can't do any giving was that they feel like they can't do any giving is because they don't have the resources or maybe the finances. What they don't understand is sometimes people don't always need money. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about money. Okay, you may not have money, but what can you, you know what I'm saying? What can you contribute? What can you offer to the connection? It could be a ride. It could be helping somebody, helping your person do something in other areas. It don't necessarily always have to be money. I think this is a very immature way of thinking. I definitely feel like there's an age gap here, and I feel like for a lot of you, the person that you're dealing with has a lot of maturing to do. I don't want to keep calling them immature, although I do see a lot of immature energy here. but I feel like they definitely have a lot of maturing to do. It would definitely take a lot of compassion and understanding to keep dealing with this type of energy if that's what you choose to do. But I can definitely see why it is discouraging, why it's frustrating. Okay, even here with the Knight of Cups, I feel like this person really wants to give, but yet because they feel like they can't give the way that they want to give, they just give you a little bit by bit. And I feel like for some of you, it's not enough. It's becoming not enough anymore because there is so much more that this person can do outside of money. Okay? And so now what's happening is I feel like because they're not reciprocating on your level. Now what you started doing is you started reciprocating on their level. Okay, so we got the King of Cups and we got the Queen of Cups. So if they only gonna do a little, you only doing a little. That seems like that would become draining. Judgment. It's okay, Aquarius. So it's gonna work out in your favor, baby. The Hierophant. All right, valuable lesson that's being learned here, but I feel like there's also a valuable lesson that you can teach this person by letting this person know that you are willing and you are able to walk away, honey, from situations that don't bring you joy, okay, that don't bring you happiness. We have the Sun card because that's what you really want. That's what you really deserve is happiness, okay? And I feel like this person wants to give it to you. They just don't know how, and because they don't know how, they just do the bare minimum. Okay, even though you told this person over and over again, hey, I just want your time. Let's just spend some time together. So we don't have to spend no money or we don't have to do anything. Just hang out and chill. And it's almost like, but this person feels like that's not enough for you, and what they are doing is not enough. What they are doing is not enough for you. Okay, I just breadcrumbs a little bit here and there just to keep you hanging along. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. But I feel like in the end, happiness is what this is the last card that I'm pulling. Happiness is what you deserve. Happiness is what you shall get. Okay? Happiness is what you shall receive. Now, you may have to go through find your way over this other stuff. You may have to decide if you want to continue giving this person grace. But at the end of the day, if you're not happy, it's not going to work. Okay? So that's what I have. If any of this is resonating, please like, leave a comment, share, subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Peace.